ears, and the red nose, y'all. Now this might be a little too big for us to use. So we'll decide when I get to the end if I want to use the big red nose or if I want to use maybe one of these styrofoam filler balls in the brown. So we'll decide once we get to that point. But it's Friday, y'all, so everybody get up, get off the couch, get out of the bed, get off the chair, put your coffee down, because it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Woohoo! Yay! Not that that really means a whole lot when you own a small business, because I'll be working all weekend, but it sounds good, right? So we are going to use burlap. I don't use burlap often. But I have some burlap. This is the natural burlap. Probably came from Hobby Lobby, y'all. Actually, I know it did because I kept the paper. So it's a 6-inch burlap by 10 yards from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm going to use kind of the white. Now, white burlap really is you can't get it in white. So this is the burlap's white because we want to just give them a little belly. In a different color. Okay. We are making a reindeer. That's what we are making. Hard to do the Friday dance walking down the stairs. Well, you could have stopped, Regina, and just did a little jig on the stairs. All right. So let me bring everybody down. So I did one of these making a unicorn. That was too stinking cute. And that video is on my YouTube channel if you want to go see how I use the cane board to make a unicorn. So let's get that out of the way. And we are going to do 6-inch poofs because I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I jiggle when I walk. Okay, that's fine then. We are going to put the nose right here on row 1. And then you'll see I have some black marks on row 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That's where I'm thinking, and that's going to the outside of the board. So it gives it a little bit of a curve for that belly. So when we do the rest, this part will be a little bit curved out for his nice soft belly. So that's the plan. Now let's see if we can bring it to fruition. If you are new to me, I wing a lot of these designs and we figure it out as we go. So if that's not your cup of tea, then watch the replay, y'all. Okay? So we're going to start with the nose and then we're going to go to the belly because I want the poofs of the brown to kind of sit over the edge of that white, just so it looks like it's kind of blended in. So we're going to start with the nose. Now I just have a roughly 9.5 inch piece for the nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally fold it in half, kind of line up our edges, the queen of wings. Hey, hey, y'all. And then I'm just going to scrunch those cut ends. And we're going to put it right in that zip tie. So it kind of gives us a nice rounded nose to start with. Okay, just like that. Let me move our little eyelash. I made an eyelash out of glitter foam. And then I'm going to take this so this end isn't so squared off. And I'm just going to tuck in those edges. So it's not such a harsh edge. Does that make sense? Okay. So we're going to come down here to the belly, and we're going to take our zip tie and go just like this to the edge of the board. I'm going to leave it open because we are doing poofs. So we're going to take our white. Now, y'all, I'm going to have to walk through this in my head as I'm doing this. So you'll just have to bear with me here. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So we're going to take this edge. So I'm working with it upside down like this. So when I bring this over, this poof will cover up this zip tie. Does that make sense? Wait, I need it to go the other way because we're poofing this way. So I need it to go this way. Okay, never mind. We were right. We were right, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so we're going to take our next zip tie to here. Yeah, we're right. There we go. Now, I have a little 6-inch piece of cardboard. So if you don't have a ruler or whatever, everybody, if you make crafts, you have a piece of cardboard, a box, something somewhere, just cut you a little 6-inch piece because we're going to be doing 6-inch poofs. Okay, so I'm going to gather this. We're going to stick our piece right inside, gather it right here at the 6-inch, and zip it in. Okay, now when we get done, we will angle all of these kind of out. So don't worry about what it looks like right now. Do our next one. So I started the poofs on row 12 on the inside hole going to the outside. You're doing the Friday dance? Go girl. Okay, so 6-inch. Hey, hey, y'all. Our next one. Look, even Linda made it this morning. Good morning, good morning. And we've got one more. So we're going to do a 6-inch poof. So I'm going to cut about 7 inches. That way we can tuck it in like we did right here when we started. Okay. If I can do it this way so y'all can see. So we're going to do our 6-inch. Grab our last zip tie. So you're not going to be able to see this part, but what I'm doing is I'm tucking this under. Okay, just like that, and then grabbing this, putting it through so we can zip tie that end in. Okay, just like that. Everybody see? There we go. So now we've got our little white belly. Or off-white. Okay. So it'll kind of look like that when we're done. Okay, so just a little bit of a belly for our reindeer. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start our regular poofs. So we're going to go to go this way. We're going to do our inside first. Now we're going to have to leave all these open, so that's why I'm doing row to row and not loading the entire board. So we're doing the inside set of holes. I have cotton mouth this morning, y'all. Could you do this with ribbon? You probably could. We're also, I'm thinking, going to give her a nice red bow. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, now when we get down here to row 12, where we started the belly, I'm going to still do the same thing. Go here to here and here to here. So our natural burlap will kind of blend in with the white or off-white, whatever you want to call that. I think they call it white, but no, it's not white. Grab some more zip ties. Okay, now you have 17 rows on the cane boards. Okay, so we're going to start this the same way, except we are using the natural. So see how it's going to give it that contrast between the belly and the rest of the body? So we're going to start the same way, starting upside down, so that we can put the zip tie in and hide it. Hello from Holland. Welcome. We do have a red nose if I decide to use it. You finally caught me live, yay! All right, and we're gonna start our 6-inch poofs. So we're just gonna gather 6-inch. As you'll go, you'll kind of get the feeling for what 6 inches is. Oh, that's kind of sounded really bad, didn't it? And then you may not need to use your piece of cardboard. Do you have a smaller red? I probably could. That's why I say I'm going to leave that to the end and decide which size I want to use for his nose and what color. So 6-inch poofs. You just double it and subtract 1. Oh, goodness. And then we're going to go back and open up these poops. So I'm not really worried about what they look like right now. How do you come up with these beautiful designs? I know I wanted to do, well, when I did the unicorn using this board, I was like, there's got to be a way we can do a cane board or a reindeer. So I just, I will sit and look at a board and figure it out in my head how I can get it to all come together. And most of the time it works. Every once in a while, there'll be a big fail. And that design will go in my caca closet. But it's just, I'll look at something and just be like, okay, what board can I use to make that? And do I need to cut up a board? Coming to the belly. Hello, hello. But I'll be interested to see y'all's takes on these when you start making them. So make sure if you make one, you tag me. Do a seahorse. It's in my head, girl. It's in my head. I've got a list, y'all. But I need to get through some of these Christmas designs. That are in my head. All right, so we are to row 17. So that's going to be our last one. So I'm going to cut this one just like we did the white. I'm going to cut it at approximately 7 inches. So there's our 6. We'll cut it there. Okay, so we're bringing it underneath to grab in that zip tie. Just like that. Okay. All right, let's get these cut off. Y'all, I even remember to plug in my glue gun. I'm doing good. All right, so we're going to kind of bring these over. I don't want all the poofs to look the same, so it's just however they land is how it's going to be. And we may decide we need an extra row. I just don't know. If we want to, you know, make it furrier, we could always do the outside and add another row of the poops. Burlap always gets me sneezing, y'all. And I feel it starting. Okay, so that's kind of what we have so far. Okay, so now we're gonna start the outside row, doing the same thing. Why didn't you make Rudolph's nose red? Who said I didn't? I got a red nose right here. You just gotta wait, girlfriend. But it doesn't have to be Rudolph. It can just be a cute deer. You can always tell when I'm thinking if I'm quiet. Because when I'm quiet, there's something going on in my head. Almost done. Hey, Johnny boy. All right, last one. So let's do our poops. Same thing. Starting this one off underneath. Lord, look at that cut. Straighten that out a little bit. All right. Okay. Hey, Dustin. All right. So let's do our other row. So we're doing the outside row now. Did y'all know that real reindeer make a click, click, click with their what? Lord, I missed that. Thanks, bub. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. You stumbled onto this live and now I'm super curious about how this will turn out. Well, you gotta stay with me then. It was a happy stumble. Hello, hello, everybody. If you'd float my boat, I'd appreciate it. Well, maybe we should wait and see how it turns out first. Because you'll never know. Hello, hello. Eyeball? What you talking about, eyeball? Are you asking if I'm putting an eyeball on it? No. I never put eyes on my animals. Just because I think sometimes it can look kind of creepy. But I do have a cute eyelash. It goes super quick, huh? Hello from the UK. What time is it in the UK? It's probably like evening, maybe? Yeah, eyes can get super weird on some of these things. Unless you get it right, it ain't gonna look good. But I think just the eyelashes just give it that super cute look. So your poofs definitely do not have to be perfect. Not for this one. All right, we're to the end. So I'm going to cut. There's our 6. Cut about 7. It's hard to figure out where to put exactly. All right. So we're going to work underneath. Let me bring it this way so y'all can see. Okay, so there's our 6-inch poof. So I'm going to flip it upside down. This is going to go inside. And get in our zip tie. All right. Now, should we make it really poofy and put a 3rd row of poofs on the outside? What do y'all think? I think, oh, maybe I don't have enough. I don't know. I should have enough. What do y'all think? Should I put another row of burlap? First timer, well, welcome, Christina. It's cute like this. A little white tail. That's one thing I didn't think about was a tail. So let's poof this outside row. And then maybe we can decide if we need another row. No extra row. Y'all like it the way it is? That is kind of cute, y'all. Can you see my vision? Can you see it? Can you see it? So you don't even use a whole 10 yards, y'all. So we'll put that over there. All right. I need a drink. I don't know. It might work. Okay. So let me think. So we're gonna put, now like I said, if you missed the beginning, this was a headband. You know, one of those that little girls put on their heads. So I just cut it apart. It came with the little ears and the nose and the antlers. So let me see. I got to lay it out. Where's my eyelash? All right, so there's kind of my eyelash. So if we put an antler there with an ear there, and then an antler, maybe not that close, maybe, because I want it to kind of look kind of 3D, if that makes sense. And then an ear there, the eyelash, and the nose. What do y'all think? Now we are going to do a red bow. Let's make the bow. Well, I think that's super stinking cute, y'all. My glass is bothering you. What you talking about, girlfriend? Okay, let's just make a little red bow. I'm thinking that'll sit probably about right there. Put it on the back of the board. Nah. Let me see. 10-inch would probably be too much. Okay, we're going to do a 10-inch tail because we can always cut it down, okay? But I'd rather have it too long to cut down than too short. The eyelash, I just cut it out with, it's the foam with glitter on it. Where's my sheet? And I just cut it out. Yeah. See? Glitter foam. Just cut it out. You can reverse them so you can do the opposite. Absolutely. Why only one eye? Because you're only seeing it from one side. You're not seeing it from the other. All right, so we're going to do a 4-inch loop. I think that'll be good. Not too big. Or should we do 5? Y'all know I have a hard time deciding. Yeah, let's do a 5. Okay. Grab a pipe cleaner. Good morning, good morning. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Y'all, I growl when I get excited. I can't help it. So, we can, let's put a white piece right down that middle, just to give it a little extra something, something. So I'm going to cut off just a tiny bit. Don't need a lot for that center. Okay. Just put a little bit of glue right on that pipe cleaner. Put that down. Bring it around. To hide the under loops, yes, I always do that if I'm just doing a loop like that. I should have showed y'all, I wasn't thinking. Okay, bring that piece down. That off, and then glue that piece. Too much glue, hold on. And then I take that pipe cleaner and give it another twist. And that just adds a little something, something. Okay, so that'll go probably about right there. All right, I think I'm happy with how this is looking. So, now I did leave the hairband part to give us a little something extra to glue, right? So I'm gonna come right down to the base, just like that. Now you may or may not see this. I'm okay with that. And that did not, oh, it a little bit did get on my burlap. So let's get that off real quick. May I suggest moving the rat in front closer to the antler? Can you tell TikTok about the 5% off? Absolutely. So if you use my link, my affiliate link to Unique in the Creek, when you get to the checkout, if you put 5 off boards in the discount code, all one word, no spaces, you'll save 5% off your boards. I'm trying to wait till that dries so I can just peel it out. Y'all, that's what I'm waiting for. And not burn myself to death. Okay, our ear's gonna go right there. So I'm just working in between those poofs. Okay, this one, because I want it to kind of, because we're looking at it from the side, right? So I want this one kind of sitting closer to the board. Does that make sense? So it looks further away. So getting it in all that burlap. My nose fell on the floor. Oh, I almost stepped on it too. Thank you. So I'm definitely using these big pieces that are hard for extra glue space, y'all. Try to hold that. Will this be on your website for sale? Yes, ma'am. Just a little more glue on there so that it catches some of that burlap. Those are good. All right. Let's put her bow on, or his. Oh my God, Lisa, really? I'm just going to cut these at an angle, and I'm thinking about right there. So let's find some hose. Because they are angled, right? y'all. That bow's perfect. And then we're just going to give these just a nice big curl. I'm not going to do my curly tails. Now you can angle them if you'd like. However, make it your own, y'all. Okay, so that's what we have so far. All right, now let's figure out where the eye goes. And then, oh my God, it's so stinking cute. It is a headband that I broke up. You can get it from Amazon, but it is a headband, one of the girls' headbands. All right, let's glue this. Right onto that burlap. And I'm thinking that nose is a perfect size. What do y'all think? Because I think with, if anything smaller, so the brown was the other option, and that's too small. But I think that red is actually the perfect size. Yeah, the brown would be way too small. But you never know till you get done with the design, and then you can put different things. You don't know. That's an ornament. So if you have an ornament would work too. But I think that's perfect, y'all. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna glue it and we're gonna call it done, y'all. Where can you find the turquoise snowflake you did recently? Turquoise snowflake. Turquoise snowflake. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a foam. It's a foam nose. It came with the antlers. It's time to walk away, y'all. Walk away. Look how stinking cute that is. Can you put the nose on top of the burlap? You mean like on top or at the tip? You probably could have. Look how stinking cute that is, y'all. Is that not adorable? I see what you're saying now. Should it be like that? Too late. Too late. You are going to have to watch the replay. I love it. And I love that the belly, like you can tell that there's a little belly with a different color burlap. So the antlers, the ears, and the nose all came in a set from Amazon, y'all. It's like a child's antler and nose because the nose has a slat that you can actually put it on your own nose. So that's where you can get those, just Amazon. Burlap, Hobby Lobby, you only need one roll. I still have that much left. And then if you don't want to do the belly, you can just use the regular burlap, but then the white. Now the white is never white in burlap, so they just call it white. So TikTok, if you missed the beginning of this and you want to see the replay, you'll have to go to my YouTube channel. I will upload it to YouTube as soon as I'm done. And I think that's it. I may or may not be on this afternoon to make snowflakes with Monk. I'm just going to have to see how my day is. I have to run with Mom and do quite a few things. So we'll see what time I can get back and whether or not we'll be able to go live this afternoon. But if not this afternoon, maybe sometime this weekend. And I usually don't go live on the weekends, but we may this weekend. All right. So y'all have an amazing day. If you make a reindeer and you post it, please tag me so that I can see your take on it. And then I'll see you when I see you, y'all. Have an awesome weekend. Bye, y'all.